No, I'm going. Say Kalama nti ma menye way quickly. Back on the edika say player nebo shot, ne deflect another player. Nebo pull, nebo goalkeeper ne sha. Yebeka say goalkeeper na ashe on goal.
Okay.
Yeah. And obisu ebisa say linesman no ohwe offside rule na. You say at the time of kicking the ball no, where is the position of player now is considered to be offside no. Na den na referees no. Omutimi at the same time, baby, I keke ball no, and the last person no. In Pimpi, linesman, or Majumana assistant referees, no. As I say, Pimpi, omo running, making sure so money the last person no extra so. Until omo runs in India, no more tries omo the last persons no, a last person no best so. No more do money so her time a pass neighbor. O fabruchre for the end of the crana. Send your modo mo park no. Minim se bia ye mbetima se no musi do park na sa boa assistant referees no in determining their position offside and all that because park no mo don line nti mpempi no mo running na no mo sa hwe lines no ni nyina na bom mo determine say at the time of kicking the pass no nipa no position no na ye hini but almost speciality enye very easy for anybody. Football you didn't say nada ko mu bo a shedaje flag na decide say obekọ akodi lines ne bi se wonye obi a wotaye pa obemu say nye better sa but that is their speciality. Okay, general ufri honoma obi say Rashford Amorim NM penasem anase pe a opesi ofi honti ena oyesa ubesha Amorim ba afufro no pa no now it looks like opeso building a team no around Rashford. Into started so about Rashford as a center forward with Garnacho on the left, building everything around him. But it could do baby Rashford was not delivering. Then the main problem ahead of the game and now United echo Everton. From Manchester to Everton is about 45 minutes by road. Amo Enyina was similar area. And after that game, a bar on thing and I say Amorim finding out say less than 48 hours to the match. Rashford called club echo Chile. So Amorim felt that then the guy is not really serious to be on board. And game I think Liverpool also a free team nimu. Then fast forward, Rashford granted an interview say he's ready to leave Manchester United. And we team common and the body language in the BBH say he's not ready to continue. And to men kase Amorim etano and opesu free on. But at the end of the day, do baby those kind of a crash of characters. Obesha Eric Ten Hag in the issue with Cristiano Ronaldo. Eventually, he also had an issue with Jadon Sancho. These are guys who see themselves as prima donnas in the team. And the manager or person who instilling discipline in the team, no, they usually have problem with such players. The true babiness where you'll be all balls or egos are. And I think, say, as we speak, Rashford and Amorim the plans is the reason we have that situation now. Now, Obisu can say, with the Ebechu, the leadership style of Ben Kofi, Kwisinyan, Techike, Tokreku, and if I have my way out, Mammy Fanto say, Chinya time, and maybe Minya Brave Remuye. But another person was also on the two candidates contesting for Gaka. I think say Ura John Ansa and Isaac Wilberforce Kumson. These are the two men. Mona and they almost contested for Gaka. Now, among Frontier, say you can't Ghana League Club Association. It is a welfare body for a clubs, you know. The 18 Premier League clubs, the 48 Division 1 clubs, the Women's League, then even at the regional level, the RFAs, they have their membership there. Na omu butayeti tripa ne say omu behwe say omu members no ye die ebetimi akoyie empunto bebe omu dwumadi omu di as football club na so obi sisi won so a wa hwe say yem sisi omu na omu chefe omu no omu nsaka nenei empanyimfo mienu ena omu dia betodwa me mfa ntodwa say I think say nra ena Gaka election committee no clear Ura Jonansa said there was an appeal to the election committees, they disqualify Mr. John Ansan because they think that the gentleman is not qualified to contest. Almost cite some ticket racketeering issues with some days back, and then I think there was another issue. But Ura John Ansan provided sufficient evidence such as a court, any police report are clear no, of any wrongdoing. So as it stands now, the two gentlemen are contesting. Now, in fact, Ghana football Abako experience. These are two experienced guys. Omumi nyinaa yɛ Gaka no vice chairman. But the attorney said Mr. Kumsin, nache. I think Kumsin was there under Alhaji Raji. I stand to be corrected. Or Neil Armstrong more time. Currently, Ura Freno, John Ansa is the vice to Mr. Kujofiano. Enti omumi enu nyina no bia ye Gaka vice ne bi pen. Mr. Ansa de Nekrano or daso vice ahead of the election. And I know, say, Mr. Ansa, if this is not his third term as an ESCO member of Gaka. So the long and short of it is that the two gentlemen men come with so much experience in terms of football administration. Mr. John Ansa is the Mr. Isaac Kumsin, former Accra rep for Adriana Stars and currently the vice CEO of Adriana Stars. He's a police officer by profession. General, make sure in some number the near to 20 years. In terms of competence, I have not got much doubt about the two. But me person me read the politics into it, and then Nipano test and say yen tray and choice. I say Gaka ye DNA ni BBA na FASM. And that Mr. Ketiers or Kraku is the GFA president. And I think say more class on the second, but during his election, Mr. Ansa was his campaign manager. Or ye a key member of the game changer. So my problem ni Sakobasa Mr. Ansa nebe lady Gaka dia. Any game changer eye Ketiers or Kreku etim na omo na be head Gaka no mo asa ahead GFE. Ebedru bebe anhwe kra GFE the Gaka be hye ne motum. We want to see a vibrant Gaka. Enei under Mr. John Ansani Kujofiano, Gaka, omo tournament, omo flagship tournament, a friend the top 4 negu. Oni Mr. Fienu, and na man abedru baby edri. Enti, ebeye me din pa say, me hu some changes, if you no free wo, na Mr. Ansani eba besha na ya. So on that basis, I think there should be new air breathing around Gaka. And Adeba Akunsusu say, Mr. Isaac Kumsin or no Georgia Free camp.
Yeah.
He's a key member of Team Georgia Free. It me feels that thing will help for them to keep the FA on its feet. Say Georgia Free camp in the shape of Isaac Kumsin. And as I'm fan say, or no on the game changer style. Any into no the other side. Say a Bebo League na clubs, even when there is a sponsor, they are not even privy to the contract. Omunim de ekoso, edubebi TV stations see matches. Clubs ni bisa obi anka hwenchromo. If you have a vibrant Gaka leader, Gaka will give the FA an ultimatum say until we get to know on what basis, on what agreement, on what premise, and a Yebo League. Na Nkrofo TV station see a match. Nanso ye nim de ebenya free mo no. Ya nya ye.
Galka no nyeni babako.
Yes, I agree. But
Enti the Galka chairman no and ideas no won't me impose on the other members of Galka. Fiano tried it. Fiano oppose this FA. Okay? E wo mo ni o ma bebre o mo ye.
I agree.
Others no enso no se o mo ni nyadwen. O mo kopa ho chokra. So if Obiba na obefa Fiano style no against the FA now. Mind you, other members no answer any what's the name of this man? Yes, Mr. Dronyako any others. Ombe Hadipa Krono. Omo maunya way.
General,
what is going to change?
Assembly.
Yes.
Your Gaka is a
Kumsin Betmaba. The ideas ne be opposed to FA the say on Georgia Free at the crop. Obe opposed to FA say. But others now, you know, say almost a pro FA. Will not allow him to do what?
General,
Yes.
you can't Gaka Executive Council. I think some year 8 or 9. You have the chairman, the vice chairman, the treasurer. Then you have 2 from the Premier League. You have 1 from Division 1. You have 1 from the regional representatives, and then 1 from the women's front. They constitute the executives.
Yeah.
But then we are assessing 2 people. The question is asking me to assess 2 people. Into nipa me no na me assess, and then I make the advantage. Isaac Kumsin no war against
a disadvantage later.
no, and to conclude unless the other executive members belong to the other side.
Yes, sanity.
Mpachote. They mean to say omo nyina omo koto aba. Sese omo koto aba.
Okay.
Omo
Vice
koto aba.
Grand so see the free camp.
Okay.
Na mankwa. Nti
On say sese no afei no omo kwa koto aba. Enti enim other members no. Me pachote ma say. So since we don't know the other members, ebetima ba say omo be game changer come for ebetima win it. Ebetima ba say non game changer come for so ebetima it could go any other way.
Game changer only influence so.
Gaka for
only influence.
I can't tell.
Oh, okay.
I had the obetima lobby maybe.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that the question wants us to assess 2 gentlemen vying for the chairmanship.
Okay.
And as we speak, we don't know the rest. Until all your argument and answer my analysis, maybe
Okay.
I can go by that.
No,
I've heard the existing one.
Yes.
No, son of fan.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm fan.
But currently, it's a new election altogether.
Yeah.
Until the evacuator, Mr. Jonathan, a fine gentleman.
Yeah.
The evacuator, no. In my analysis and my perspective, not based on competence, but I think that we should have a vibrant Gaka leadership that will seem to fight, not to fight, but to seek the welfare of the clubs. But Sakofa Edema Urajo and Sam, unless we obeka chess all of the sudden, no best no I be before. Otherwise, Gaka never quite GF motum. On Peja no bit me hukrum, Oman Peja hukrum. Inti Gaka for no de Baka share Effie Motuma Wuntimimpi. That's how I say it. And it's the reason I would rather go for somebody who seem to ask questions about the current administration.
Na obo mpaye say
executive
no.
Executives are
Be nipa o metenase.
asem ni nyina no. Na de ese ehunu ni say enne kura betima konye executives a omo ebete won nsem ase. Ekuduru honoma na efe amaba ko appointment ha. Na ba ko ama appointment wa yetu kwa ha no apavis amano de ne ko. Afi wo ha nkrofo na oni omu ko na kra na no. Wo from kra ka chubo omu nyi so.
Ekudofia no ko fam sisi ara.
What you say? It's possible. Yes. But for now, this is the analysis, and that is how I see it. A quick one on Asante Kotoko. Nipa no the questions fine. Now, opesu about what is delaying Isaac Mintes unveiling. Kotoko already unveiling Eduku. Ne ITC ni bibiaba Samson Eduku. Isaac Minta de no enne se bibia ansesa Kotoko register him.
Omo unveiling no because me who flyer.
Eduku na Isaac Minta so man unveiling.
Me who flyer bi e chese on unveiling no ewo eye okay me and also baba me nim say I ready attorney with me am yahwa na Samson Eduku unveiling no
Eduku de omawi unveiling crowd dada me hu flyer no yeah
okay
now me can Isaac Minta unso under na de no status committee because Eduana protested against the registration and status committee ne declare
me who flyer bia a unveiling of Samson Eduku Sunday 19th January 2025 3 p.m.
Oh eno be baba yara on be bo match na no ma yina kire o
okay stadium okay
so be bo match na on be yina kire
we na American
oh okay that's one
good
on Isaac Mintano he's been cleared by the status committee. And also the NITC in him. Inti Kotoko, for my information, is likely to register him today. Inti it's possible he can even be part of the game over the weekend against Vision. Then the other question was on Adako Jachie, the King's project. General, last me beka ho asem. Ebeka say AstroTev no so moye said 3 or say 2, but then na ketwana smaller, you know, and na mze mamu video crowd na omaje ho anwani adiguso. The current information is that oma hold on. Omone contractors na kasa say ehu behia say omo be the bigger astroturf no full pitch no before mo do ma ho odin beko we ni so, and the contractor says any omo behia san komodie no and so omo ko share ohene na omunya ohene green light and so no makoye already the hybrid on said the omo training also no and no say there was another pitch and a grass but you say no omo ye no hybrid and so omo guso omo water ewura ne bemu na omo tutu. So they are still working on that one. But as with respect to AstroTurf, no, smaller one, no mama policy. And then can see it, I'm going to be any light, I'm going to be so, and who near many go container them.
Okay.
Adako Jachie. Some catch us a container, no, to say the air warehouse.
Okay.
Near Mode agent, no muna, igu. There's no plans, so I'm moving.
People kind of, I think like all the videos, no pictures of one.
I think the other time, Mickey, the video
videos,
but maybe try searching General Maminian in Temenanka and so Emrem Kakra. Mamin Sanka Beam say, on say age project, no more in faces. Until after the pitches, the next thing, war now, mobile 12 facility. So right after the pitches, they move straight away to the walls, you know. Now if you to walls, so the afang. Okay, you know, my main far way so and twice Odro Safu the end they say Yedika can say now okay, we say Odro Safu rating F no by 6.5. Na in opinion on that rating, no anything. 6.5. That is out of 10, and that's 65%. In any exam, 6.5. It's not even a B. 65% is around C. So what it means is that the ESCO member thinks the FA performance, you know, and yet very good.
Okay.
Because mostly 80 and above is excellent. Usually 70 and above are very good. Then 65 could be good. So Odro Safo a rating or good, and that is his rating. Some could have other ratings. So that's my opinion about the rating. No. General final one maybe I mean Jamum Fama Andia.
People say the leadership style. Kamope.
Ben Kofi, Christian Techi, and Katie Ezokreko. General Maminyano Tofa.
Okay.
Ben Kofi believe in long-term planning and all that. I think after Ben Kofi na Dr. Nyahu Tamaklu Ebae. And Dr. Nyahu Tamaklu was the last part of appointment from government. And Ben Kofi Ebeye 5-year development plan, that is what he's noted for. I think Ben Kofi was lucky to have gotten somebody called Sly Tete. Sly Tete, now Otiti, or identify players, now Otiti players here, and through that, most of the guys now, your GDS Ben Kofi 5-year project, or mature by and the final from Liberty Professionals, because you talk about Derek Usubuaten and Samuel John, Kodwa Samoa, and name them. We had all of them. But I think, Kwesi Nyantakyi also had his style. Mamimbo Nitofa said, in terms of administration, management, leadership for Black Stars, if I'm to choose among the three, I'll go for Kwesi Nyantakyi.
Okay.
I will go for Kwesi Nyantakyi.
Okay.
He was affable. The Kasa affable, like, Nenim Edaho, Nenim Konye Humsa, Onim Senior manage situations, Onim Senior manage even Krofo, who almost say, Omunye Hunipa. He knew how to manage them and get the best out of them. Sure. So no wonder under Kwesi Nyantakyi, apart from the first AFCON 2006 in Egypt, I was there, and that was the time I had a chance to get close to him. A free group stage. Every AFCON under Kwesi Nyantakyi, I think we made it to at least semi-final. Okay. And even in the 2006, after failing, and we went to World Cup in 2006 in Germany, and Ghana was sensational.
Okay.
After that, It was victory. Even in 2009 crowd yekoje Africa World Under 20 in Egypt. Ushe Kwesinya Ntechi, I think second or final in AFCON or final twice. About quarterfinals, semi-finals, several of them. And I think club level he also did his bit and did well. Getting to the latter part, and I can see in future to him, Kwesi lost it. He lost some of his good qualities. Now Fedru baby no, now SH Mudeni power no, Amana Kesia Broso. And I think that is what got him carried away. But in terms of leadership, I think say Osad bringing modernity to football administration. And yes, and it's not Nenyan was or rising to CAF vice chair. And young so rising here to the level of CAF, Confederation of African Football Vice Chair. And a lot of people believe, say, and yes, our man who can man number 12 for the potentially Ghana would have produced an African CAF president. So for me, Kwesi Nyantakyi is way ahead of these three gentlemen, these other two gentlemen. I would have go in for his leadership style ahead of a game changer and Mr. Ben Kofi. General, Mame Fensiana and the Ingram Kakra on him. Eli Halad the any day, honestly, Kakra say contract extension for 9 years. So the next 9 years, Halad is trying so better Manchester City. Now what did you on him? Whether said that one, linked to the 115 charges our press against Man City, another thing. But generally in football and in contract terms, Siamfani say ne City, BB ama omo Mrana Chichi omo ne bimpa yesi aje titles and yesi omo call relegation and whatever. Circumstances could change.
Okay. People
sign contract, but they do not become slaves to those contracts. Until for now, but I said 9 years extension, and emu wamame, and yet normal, honestly. But so extending the same time we are. Some level of insurance. Say after bare 5 years, I will go announce and you still be enjoying that contract now. Was signing and now wiki BSC and so on. So it comes with its advantages as well, General.
Okay.